Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Pumps, and Pie, and I am here with another episode of Decorative Planning 101. This will be the last episode, episode 4, entitled Put It Down. So on the last episode, we did some pre-planning. We pre-planned and chose some stickers. This new wax paper that I have was making my stickers curl. Most of them, I weighed them down with some heavy books, and they were fine, but these two still curling, so I need to hurry and get those on paper. But we talked about how pre-planning your stickers helps you when you go to do everything and lay it out in your spread. So that is what we are going to do today. So remember, we are working with the stickers from the Happy Planner and Teresa Collins Be Happy Box, and that's mainly what we chose. And I am doing this spread in my social media planner. I thought that the theme that is kind of the theme of this sticker book works well for the new year and for what I want to achieve as far as social media is concerned. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Sometimes I start with decorative, sometimes I start with functional, and it just depends. But with me, I love to have balance. So if you're looking for balance in your spreads, this is the video that you want to watch, and I'll show you how I create that balance each week. So I'm going to cover this top 3 for the week, and this list that's already here on the side with this Hello Gorgeous sticker. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with tackling this top section. What I've mainly been using this for is for something very decorative or nice little quotes and things of that nature up here. So I am going to go, and I did not pull the florals because I didn't really feel that I needed to pull the florals. And I'm trying to see if there's any other quotes I want to add up there while I'm at it. I might decide to add some clear quotes here. Okay, I want to add this one. Confidence is power. And I know I've been hoarding these because you can't really get these stickers anymore. I know Joann's had it. I literally had it in my cart, got to check out, and somebody got me, they beat me to it, y'all. Like, I wanted to scream and cry because I had a 50 off coupon and I was going to get the box for half price. Somebody beat me to it. And there's that. And I'm going to put this Be Authentic because I feel that this is something I have stuck with in my YouTube journey. I just have to be me. I have let my channel organically grow, and I love that. I have not relied on anything or anyone else to grow my channel, and I'm happy about that. So being authentic is very important to me. So now we're going to go to the florals. I really, really wish there were more of these, but there's not. Oh, and that just kills me that there's not more of these. So we are going to cut them. That's for sure. Because we've got to make the most out of these stickers. Yes. So this is one way to maximize the use of your stickers. And to get more deco out of them by cutting them. And I used to never want to cut my stickers. I used to be like, who wants to cut their stickers? And then when I start realizing, you know, all of these stickers are not always going to be accessible to me, that made me start looking at things in a whole nother light. And that's when I started cutting my stickers and maximizing my use of them. let's see here. I don't really want to cover the scallops, so I'm going to put that there. And then I want to add some greenery, so I'm going to add that in right here. And then I think I'll add one of these bigger ones on the other side, since I do have more space over here. And already that has added a very nice decorative touch. And I kind of want to add a little bit more green over here, which I think I am going to do. I think I'm actually going to cut this. And I'm going to, ouch, I'm going to add the smaller bit over here. Put that like that. And then we're going to add this over here. All right, so if I still decide throughout the bottom of this, I do have a few more of those, and they will definitely be cut. All right, so let's start with balancing things out and making sure that this is all functional. So I am going to go ahead and start with this Today box. Now, yes, my pages are lined, and I do have the rows or the columns here. You do not have to stay within those boxes. Layering things and offsetting them a little bit adds a lot of dimension to your spreads. And that's something that I like to do often. Now, what I can do if I don't want to see the black line there, I can take a jelly roll pen, such as this one here, and I can white out that line so that it's not visible. I can also use correction tape or whiteout and white it out that way. So these are just little things that you can do if you're very particular and really want to tidy up your spread and make it really nice and decorative. You're really supposed to wait till this dries, but I'm a rebel and I don't always wait. Okay, and so there you have that. All right, now I am going to go down here and I'm going to put some bullets. So I'm going to take this Today, and I'm actually going to layer it right over the corner there. And that's going to help with a lot of the boxiness that I'm going to have in this spread. And by adding the circles or other shapes, that helps cut up some of that boxiness. I've heard someone say before they never really use the circles or the hexagons and things like that. I call these the little bits. And I think they really help add some dimension to your spreads. I love to have checklists. So I'm going to go ahead and add one over here. Now my checklist, I usually will not offset those. That is something that I will usually maintain within my box. It just makes it, I think, look nicer, and I think it also makes it easier to work with. Let's see, and I know I pulled some headers. There we go. So I have this to do, and I'm going to go ahead and cover up that very first bullet there. Okay, so now I'm going to move over to the next page. Those that know me well and have watched my videos often know that I love to have a checklist on Sunday. So to balance this checklist here, I'll end up putting another one here on Sunday. But what I want to do here is I'm going to put more bullets in this section. So before I do that, I'm going to put this down, and I am going to offset it a little bit here. But I do want to put it down straight. Now, if you put down a sticker and you don't put it down straight and you're scared to pull it up and rip it, you can purchase what they call undo. I personally have not used it. I probably should have purchased some by now. And what undo does is allows you to pick up your stickers and still maintain the stickiness of them without ruining your stickers. So I'm going to go in here and use some of these. I've had a hard time getting some of these up, but I think I found the secret to making these pull up the way that I want them to. Yep, pull from the bottom. That seems to be working. And because I like balance, I'm checking to see. I have 3 spaces in between, so I want to do the same over here. Okay, so there we have that. And then I'm going to put this other box here on Friday, and I'm going to put it down over here. And I'm not going to offset this one since I offset the other one up top. And let's make sure we get this down straight. All right, and what I want to do is put this, we'll put this Make It Happen sticker down right there. There we go. And then I want to put the hello. I wanted to put that here on Wednesday since it's the beginning of the year. Okay, now here on Saturday, I am going to layer some stickers here. I'm going to put this down, and I'm hoping this sticks because it is it's one of the ones that curled quite a bit on my wax paper. I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to layer that with this Be Your Own Hero. Now, if you want to kind of help yourself put down things straight, you can turn your pages. It's also easier to decorate your pages if they're not on the planner disc. That's just a word of advice there. And since this is black, I don't feel the need to white out the line behind this one. Okay, and so now I just need my last checklist, and that's going to go down here on Sunday. And I think I'm going to cut it because I did take up quite a bit of that space. So I think I'm going to cut it here. And that gives me space also for the header that I'm going to put down. And then I'm not going to cover. Now, I did have one other full box that I pulled, and I don't have space for it on the spread, but I'm wondering if I have space for it over here in the sidebar. Now, it may, yeah, it's gonna, I may have to trim this. And I'm really afraid of not trimming it straight. So give me a minute. I'm going to cut it on. I'll try and cut it on here. That's going to be real risky for me because I don't cut anything straight. Okay. So you can always alter your stickers if they're not quite working for you. That is always an option that you have. You don't have to use your stickers in the manner in which they are already presented to you. You can always make adjustments. So keep that in mind. Now, if I'd been able to lift this off nicely, I could have readjusted it there, but the corners are going to be frayed, and I don't want to have those frayed corners in my spread. So I'm going to go ahead and add this here in the sidebar. And there you have it. So that's how you can adjust a sticker to your liking. Now I've got all of my functional stuff down. I've got some deco down, but I want to go in and add, like I said, what I call the little bits. So I have this make all the plans. The only thing I'm thinking is this is the only white one I pulled, and the rest of them I pulled are gold foil. So I think I'm just going to leave that one there. So I have this that says celebrate the small victories, and I'm going to add that up here. I really don't like pulling up gold foiled stickers because I don't know if you guys have noticed, sometimes they start to lose their foiling. But adding these will just add an extra little decorative touch to the spread. And I think I'm going to add this one down here at the bottom just to balance the longer one that's at the top there. Okay. And then I also have a couple of smaller ones that I can add as well. This one says Slay Today, and I'm going to add that here. And then this one says Boss Babe, and I'm going to add that one here. Okay, so the only other thing I think I'm going to do is take a few more of those florals and add them here in the spread. I do have some with these to-dos, and here with this sticker. So this is another trick that I use when my stickers aren't wanting to stick, and that's because this is one of the other ones that was rolling up. I will go and use just simply my Tombow and do that. Now this one I might actually need to put adhesive on the back because it's really not wanting to stick. So no problem. Add a little adhesive and you're good to go. It's that simple. You can always adjust mistakes that you might have in your planner. Okay, so back over here, we're going to add some of those florals again. Now I've added the pink ones up there. I do have some of these gold ones, so that is something else that can be incorporated so that I can save those other ones. Okay, so let's see where we want to add one. I think I'm going to add this one right here in this corner. Okay, and then I have this one. I'm going to add that like that, and then I'm going to trim it here on the edge. And my blade is a little dull, so I want to make sure I go over that more than once. Okay. And then what I can also do is add this extra bit. So whatever you cut off, use it. Now, if I wanted to be really, really particular, I could have whited out behind those, but I'm not trying to be that particular today. Okay. I have that little bit there. There's that little bit there. Now, the only other thing is washi tape. So you would think, whoa, there's a lot going on there, right? I definitely wanted to add in this one because I felt like the message was very positive. I am enough, I am enough. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this washi throughout. Okay. And I think the black will just kind of help anchor everything to the page. Okay. And I think I will add some up here. Now I'm going to, let's see, I love when Christy pulls some from her boxes and brings it over. I think it's really cute when she does that. So I'm going to do that right there. And then I'm also going to do it right here. From the box. Okay. And then what I like to do is stop, take a look, make sure it's what I want it to be. Now, if you are about balance, you need to ensure that you are editing. I have seen several Plan With Me videos and I'm just sitting there like, oh my gosh, that spread is so beautiful. And then they just keep adding stickers and adding stickers and adding stickers. And then it completely transforms it into where it looks a little bit crowded. Now, that might be the style that they like. So everyone has their own preference, especially those people that are no white space planners. They want to cover the entire planner pages. I'm not a no white space planner. I like to show some white space and I need to have the balance. If the balance is not there, that is a problem for me. So what I have learned to do is to edit myself. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to add another sticker because it's just so pretty. But is it necessary to add it to the page? Because after all, we still want these spreads to be functional pages so that we can write down our plans. So when it comes to putting it down, you want to make sure you have all of your functional aspects in addition to your decorative aspects. And if you're someone looking for balance, you want to make sure that you're balancing each side of the page. You don't really want one side to be very heavy and the other page not as heavy. And you also want to be sure to edit. You don't have to put all of the stickers on the page. And another thing that trips me out about that, when I see people putting all the stickers, I'm like, you must have access to another one of those sticker books, because everybody doesn't always have the access to go buy more of the stickers that they love. So that is another reason why I try to edit and limit myself as to what I put on the pages. So, like I said, this was the fourth and final episode of my Decorative Planning 101 series. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. If you have, please share it with someone. If you're a newbie, I hope this has really helped you. And if you have any planner friends that are newbies, make sure you tell them about the series as well. Like I said, this is coming from my perspective and my experience with planning, Everyone is going to plan differently. Everyone is going to like things in a different fashion. But I like the balance, I like it pretty, and I like it functional, and this is how I do it. So I hope this has helped you a lot. Let me know down in the comments, and you guys know what to do. Be sure to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alert so you don't miss any videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.